My name is Tyler Henry, and I'm an Autism Level 4 teacher here at Lanier. In addition to teaching, I head up the swim team. I also coach the JV boys tennis team and sponsor the Model UN and Model General Assembly clubs here at Lanier. Well, I started to learn in middle school that I was having really some social difficulties. I couldn't keep up with the trends that my friends had, and that I was just sort of a little bit of an outcast. And I started to learn and understand what autism was, and more specifically Asperger's syndrome. And I started to learn that while this is something that I have, it is something that I can deal with. So there's a lot of misconceptions that the general population has about autism. A lot of times people think it can be cured, which it can't. It can be managed, and people can develop coping skills to help with that. The other misconception is that it doesn't exist. People feel like it's just, oh, that person's just a little quirky, when there is a true reason for that, which is autism. Most students and young adults with autism often have some difficulty communicating, expressing themselves orally, and then a lot of times they struggle with social skills, socializing with peers, with children their age. It's often difficult for them to make friends and keep friends. I went to North Gwinnett High School, and I graduated in 2008. And while I was there, there was a really great program developed that helped students with autism kind of manage their strengths and weaknesses, and that was called Lunch Bunch. And it was a great program that allowed students with autism to have lunch with peer leaders or students that didn't have autism in a safe environment where we could practice our social skills, practice conversation strategies, and things that come natural to the general population that don't come natural to students with autism. We were able to practice those in a safe environment. And that really helped me learn to better manage myself and how to manage my autism. We also have a lunch bunch where there are several students that come in just to really hang out with my students and play games with them and socialize with them, and it really helps them out. And for some students, it's the best part of their day. On Lunch Bunch, we have a Nintendo Wii, so a lot of times we're playing video games. We play card games. A lot of students play on the computer, and it's really a really fun time for all of us to kind of just hang out and in a safe place where students can learn to practice social skills, practice, when we're playing game, practice taking turns, things like that. My goal is to help my students gain those social skills so that they can function more appropriately in the school setting, in the school environment. And I do that by role-playing different activities with them, helping them understand how smart they really are, and hopefully so that they're able to show off their intelligence to others. I teach some of the smartest kids in this building. They're all highly gifted, and almost all of them are college bound. And they're a really great bunch of students. The challenge is just they have to understand how to manage their quirks in society. I really want people to understand that autism is not a disability. There's several scientists out there right now that are trying to have autism removed as a disorder. Autism is just a different way of thinking. It's a neurological behavior that allows students to see the world through a different lens. They're able to see things that a lot of times we don't. They take on obsessions that while many people in society may think that's a little weird or that's a little quirky, for them that's their focus, and they really enjoy it. And they're very happy with their lifestyles. I want to think that it really helped my students to know that I also have autism, and that I've been sitting exactly where they were, and I don't want to say that I've overcome a lot of the challenges, but I have learned to manage them a little better, and that really has, I believe, helped my students see sort of the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak, that there is a way that they can overcome and manage their challenges as well, and go on to be a productive member of society after they graduate from Lanier.